It's one of those days that I got my decks out and I'm about to do a whole 2024 situation. Okay, all right. My stalker cards are already starting. And so, you know what? We're doing tarot at the bed because your girl is tired. I don't even know how I have energy to do tarot. But this is what we got. This is Afro Tarot. Afro Tarot by Jesse Jumanji. They have changed their name. I don't think I fully remember it, but this is for y'all. And it's going to be elemental. You know what? It's not even going to be elemental. Let's see. What do they want me to do? I said elemental, but it was giving a pick a card. This has gone on long enough, but Mercury is retrograde until January 1st-ish, 2nd, depending where you are. And so it's retrograde in Capricorn, which I really feel like it's asking for us to get our things together. And now I know what kind of reading I'm going to do. So thank you, y'all, for dealing with my sporadic posts. When I run out of things to say or energy, it's a struggle. And so we back for now. So I want you to choose a card. And that's all right. I don't have any crystals with me. That's a lie. I have some by the bed, but I'm not moving. So this is card 1 over here. Let's put it farther away. Yeah, that's perfect. Card 1, card 2, and card 3. And we're just going to go in order. All right. I'll move these out the way. Okay. I think they're all... No, they're not all upside down. So the card that I got is the Mender, but it's in the reverse. So I put it upwards just so you can see it. What is this? Excuse me. Oh, the Wanderer, the Shapeshifter. So I'm going to the book because I've barely used this deck, to be quite honest. Okay, so these are personalities, characters, flaws, and skills. And that is the first card. So it's basically the Queen of Cups, compassion, calm, and comfort. So if you chose card number 1, it is the Queen of Cups. A wondrous display of lily pads. I'm gonna put this closer so you can see it. Color the water, and atop the largest one kneels the Mender. With a sincere lightness, they take a broken lotus in their hands and offer it healing through compassion and care. The Mender has found a potent energy within them and can channel it into a brilliant force for healing. The Mender has a comforting presence that imbibes those around them with a state of calm. In a reading, it's a very positive sign of restoration and reflection. Y'all, the fact that it is in the reverse, I mean, it might be that you're feeling like me and you're feeling a little, overwhelmed, a little tired. It's time to lay thy burdens down. If it has been a busy year, maybe it's time to slow down. But also overall for the following year, maybe the focus is how can you be compassionate with your goals, right? Because as you slow down, as you choose to take care of yourself, the universe works in your favor. And so victory comes to those who have enough energy to do the marathon versus treating things like a sprint. And so that is it. Like, that is it. That is all. Like, rest is efficient. It is part of the work. And you have enough energy for joy. and you have enough energy to do the huge things that you think of. And so card number 1 is hibernation mode will only be good for you. So do that. I've been thinking about I'm sorry that I don't remember her name, but she won an award for for her show, and she said, "Do not be afraid to disappear and basically do the work and also take care of yourself and then re-emerge once everything is ready to go." And so take that how you'd like. Now we have card number 2, which is the cosmic tree. And so the cosmic tree is also one of the personalities. If you hear me groggy, it's because your girl is tired, but we're here. We've made it so far. It is the solstice, so this is your solstice message, apparently. The cosmic tree, where are you, girl? The cosmic tree. Oh, this is a major arcana. I missed the numbers at the top. Bear with me, y'all. Bear with me. This is the Hermit. So, you know, it's looking like there's a theme here. This is in the upright. Reaffirming the inner truth, we're told that the cosmic tree is at the epicenter of all souls. It is where we all come from and where we one day will return. It has had many names over time, but at its root, it is the collective unconscious unfolding for eternity. It is the great mother, the life source of all souls and the heart of the truth in all things. It has existed since the beginning of time and will exist long after we are gone. It is wise to not seek out the cosmic tree, but rather to find comfort in its existence. If the cosmic tree comes up in a reading, it is offering a guidance through the collective unconscious. Take this as a positive affirmation that the path you are on is the right one, and that in contemplation comes understanding and growth. Trust that the truth you seek is buried within fibers of your own being. Spend time with yourself in the quiet. There is a seed that needs nurturing. So a lot of hibernation energy for this solstice, but also this is a tap into a light that you carry already. Maybe you are looking for balance, and in the balance, the emotional balance, right, is victory. Allow yourself to receive. Allow yourself to receive the information, the downloads. Maybe it is through spending time with people that fill your cup. Maybe it is through have you made time for fun, for joy, for rest, for I got the hermit. So basically the hermit twice. And be very discerning on how you spend your energy right now. Not everyone is worthy of the light that you carry. Not everything is worthy. Sometimes we do things because we have the obligation to do so, but there is more options and abundance than you think. Exist in that. Don't allow lack to deplete you, because sometimes it's not even worth it. Like what you think you'll get in return, you end up having to recalibrate, and it takes longer to bounce back. You are abundance. Stop playing. So that is card number 2. We're moving on to card number 3, y'all. And it's in the reverse. That is the 5 of lotuses. And if I'm not mistaken, that might be the 5 of coins. But let us find out. Yes. So, it's a lot of energy related work here. 5 of cups in the reverse, which I like to see that it's reversed. Loss, grief, and self-pity. We ain't doing that no more, friends. There is grief, but there is... Anyway, I'll read this. A giant wave crashes into the harbor, swallowing the ship in its merciless grasp. So you can see the picture. One has already sunken well below the surface, and in the moments, the others will soon meet a similar fate. As for lotuses, they seem to be withstanding the forceful wave. Yet beneath the surface, their stalks are being tugged and ripped from the soil they were once firmly planted in. What I will say from this is, do not underestimate the power in softness, in being gentle and graceful with yourself in a world that doesn't do that. There's no easy way to put it. This is a card of loss. The ships have no chance of surviving the tumultuous surf, and complete devastation leaves a bitter mark on this scene. This is a reminder that sometimes things are out of your control. Loss is a part of living. It is a sad fact that finds home in heartache. Grief can engulf the heart, and it opens avenues for more uncomfortable feelings to thrive. Let the grief take you, but move through it with grace, knowing that time will eventually heal and tide will recede. So maybe this has been a year of loss, of grief, of hard transformations. And so it is a part of the human experience, but it is not who we are. Take time to revere anyone that you have lost, create an altar for them, but also the fact that it's reverse is that things are changing. The tides are turning into calmer waters, and the capacity, right, to grieve means that there has been a capacity for love. And we don't lose love. It just finds a different way to manifest. Of course, I have this loud... And so, we have the Six of Swords, Seven of Pentacles. Do not overwork yourself through your grief. It's okay to sit with it. Don't live in it, but you can sit in it for a little while. Allow the transformation, be it that you have gained a spiritual elder, be it that what you used to want is different. And sometimes when we lose, let us make space in our grief for things to come in. I have been discussing this with a friend of like how we hoard things to keep stagnating our grief, because grief doesn't go away. It just is easier to live with, but you can't do that when you're piling things on. And sometimes it's overwork, sometimes it's stuff, sometimes it's rage and resentment because grief has sat so long that it has nowhere to go. Allow yourself to reach out, and if you need support, get therapy. Try to reconnect with community. Do not self-isolate. It's harder to deal with life's disappointments and loss by yourself. So don't make yourself an island. Don't keep secrets, please, and resentment, and assume that people know what's going on. We can't help you if we don't know the sound of your silence and what it means, right? Yeah. And so out of all of that comes the Magician. You can alchemize loss into, maybe you need to pivot, right? Like, this is also, I hear it as like a Virgo placement. I'll say it's a mercurial placement, so Gemini, Virgo. You have the power to speak visualize, manifest, make space for what is coming. A lot of it is, what do you need to get rid of that has been holding so much space? It can be energetically, physically. Look at the type of clothes you've been wearing. I know that I've realized I've been wearing a lot of black, so I've been grieving for a long time. This solstice marks a transitioning of one of my own elders, a 1 year transition, and so it's okay to celebrate the beauty of being able to have hoped, to have loved, to have had dreams and expectations that either ended, changed, or fell through. It doesn't mean it's the end. There are blooms at the bottom of this. There's a cup here, there's a pentacle here, there are swords here. Alchemize. You can do that. And so grant yourself gentleness, but the season of grieving is over because this was in the reverse. This is what we focus on, these waves, these changes, these cycles. And so hopefully this solstice treats us well. And I guess one more card for the road, y'all. Take care of overextending. Overextending leads to a lack of wish fulfillment. And so if you feel obligated to do something, don't do it. If it doesn't light you up, don't do that. And I'll see you next time. Thank you, y'all.